This girl was stuffed into a suitcase and buried underground. In truth, she was murdered, and now her spirit carries a deep resentment. She is known as the Summer Ghost, a girl who died but is said to have the ability to answer the questions of the living. To summon her, one only needs to light fireworks. Many people have heard of this and want to try it, but very few have actually managed to find her. Among them were 3 high school students who also wanted to meet the ghost. They hated their lives and no longer wished to live in this world. Mary was often bullied by her classmates. Even though she always tried to avoid people, they would still find her. She had no friends. Eventually, she became so depressed that she wanted to end her life. But even then, she couldn't find a way to die. No matter what she did, death would not come to her. This kind of life left her suffocating. One day, she heard about the Summer Ghost. She met 2 other boys online who had gone through similar experiences. They decided to search for the Summer Ghost together. The one thing they had in common was that none of them wanted to live anymore. They all hoped the story of the ghost was real. Even though they had their doubts, they decided to give it a try. They arrived at the place mentioned in the rumors, an abandoned airport. Following the instructions, they lit the fireworks. They lit one after another, but the ghost never appeared. Finally, they lit the last firework. It was already night. Suddenly, Jack realized the ghost had come. The ghost appeared, curious about why they had sought her out. Mary asked if there were social classes in the world of ghosts. The ghost told her that the only thing in that world was loneliness. Hearing this, Mary felt relieved. That was exactly what she wanted. She didn't want anyone to see her. She had been running away all this time. The ghost interrupted her. Not everyone could see her. Only those who wanted to die were able to. Mary was shocked. It was only then that she realized all 3 of them had the same thoughts, but none of them asked the ghost any questions. The ghost decided to leave. She said she had enjoyed talking with them and then said goodbye. Jack never told the others that he had a terminal illness. He didn't have long to live. That was why he found it hard to sympathize with others. The ghost couldn't help him either. He only wanted to know whether people truly became spirits after they died. Jack really was running out of time. He only had 9 months left. He wouldn't live to see the cherry blossoms next spring. Mike was different from Jack and Mary. He loved life deeply. He had never thought about dying, but he had also never considered that staying alive might be even more painful. A few days later, Mike went to the abandoned airport again, this time alone, carrying fireworks. When he lit them, the ghost appeared once more. She was curious why he had returned. That was when Mike finally shared his story. He had always wanted to become a painter, but his mother disagreed. She believed there was no future in art. She enrolled him in endless tutoring classes. When Mike grew up, he did indeed become an excellent student. His mother was very proud, but it wasn't the life Mike wanted. His life had always been controlled by his parents. His mother wanted him to write down the right answers on exams, not his true thoughts. These were not mistakes he should have to make. Mike felt that this kind of life had no meaning. He didn't want to go on like this. He asked the ghost if becoming a spirit meant he could finally be free from his troubles. The ghost took his hand. Before Mike even realized what was happening, he was in a spirit form. The ghost said she would let him experience what it felt like to fly. She told him not to let go of her hand. Their bodies remained on the ground, but their souls floated in the sky. Mike felt free at last. Before he could fully understand what was happening, the ghost suddenly let go of his hand. Mike fell from the sky and crashed onto the ground.